100 naira ko. Estamba seko.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program Lagos This Morning. We'll be bringing to you trending topics in Lagos State and across Nigeria. But before then, we saw so many things happening during the weekend, from Atiku wife's gaffe telling people to vote for APC while Kiyamo reacted to that, to the talk of the town, Argentina defeating France yesterday while Messi was on a very fine form, winning his first World Cup for Argentina. Alright, before we go into the headlines for today, I am Olajide Taufik Olamide.
I am Adini Adela. Welcome to Lagos This Morning.
Alright, let's go quickly into the headlines for the day. Nigerians knock Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki for holding a ceremony to commission street light. Atiku's wife urged Nigerians to vote APC. PDP has nothing to say. Festus Keyamo. Apologize to Nigerians instead of campaigning, Atiku tells Tinubu and APC. On to the next one quickly. 300 Nigerians arrive Jordan for 2022 Christian pilgrimage. Few days after release, fake new 1,000 naira note in circulation. Why Atiku will defeat Peter Obi in Southeast. That is coming from the PDP campaign council. And the last one, I am proud polygamist, Yul Edochie. Alright, let's start from you.
Alright, the news and details. While Atiku will defeat Obi in Southeast PDP campaign council, the People's Democratic Party PDP Presidential Campaign Council has said the party's candidate Atiku Abubakar has what it takes to defeat the candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, in the Southeast in the next year's polls. A spokesman of the campaign council, Charles Aniago, said the turnout for the PDP presidential rally in Anambra State and Imo State showed that the party has what it takes to come out on top in the Southeast geopolitical zone. In an interview on Arise Television, Aniago said the PDP was still very popular in the Southeast and urged Nigerians to support the party's presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, and his running mate, Ifeanyi Okowa, to rescue the nation from its present woes.
Well, I think when we talk about PDP in the Southeast, and Atiku to be precise, I think to some extent Atiku is doing well in the Southeast. If we look at his campaign, so many people turned out for his campaign. And also when it comes to the Labour Party and Peter Obi in the Southeast, when it comes to the Southeasterners, I actually think the Southeast are divided, because some of them are clamoring for IPOB, for Biafra, for the realization of Biafra, while some of them want Peter Obi to be president. I think it will be very okay for the Southeasterners to actually back their brother Peter Obi for the presidency, in my own opinion. But some of them now are clamoring that they don't even want any election in the Southeast. And if anyone would win any election, you have to first of all win your house. If your house is not in order, how do you want to convince outsiders to support your vision? It is not possible. Because if we look at it theoretically and even geographically, Peter Obi is from the Southeast, Atiku is from the North, then what was it called? Tinubu is from the Southwest. So if their regions actually queue behind their person, that means Atiku will emerge as a president. If you look at it, majority of Southwesterners are supporting Tinubu. Even some not even caring about his health status or his past record when it comes to drug dealings and the likes. They just want their own person to get into the seat of power. And also looking at Atiku as well, and the likes of Kwakwansu from the north, majority of northerners will actually support them. And we can say Adodogu are coming out to threaten northerners to support APC, or else they will be dealt with. So even if there are people in the north don't support them willingly, they will enforce them to support their candidate. And now when it comes to the southern part, southwest or southeast to be precise, they don't have much population, so they have to support their person first. If they don't support him, then outsider will find it hard to support him. So that's just what I think. What do you think?
Well, PDP has not settled the crisis it is having in its party yet, and I'm not sure of them winning the election because they have crisis going on in their party. So if they can sort out their party's crisis, probably we can have something to say about that, because the main the person is currently having issue with a major role in winning the election.
That's
so
true.
if they can sort out their crisis, so I think they will have something to
have a
hold
chance,
on to,
at least
of winning the election.
Alright, we have 6 people watching us. You can be part of this program by dropping your comment. Why Atiku will defeat Obi in Southeast? Do you think Atiku will defeat Obi in Southeast? Because so far so good, Atiku has been to the Southeast and he pulled at least some kind of number of votes. Sorry, some kind of supporters. A lot of supporters came outside to support him during his campaign. So do you think Atiku will actually defeat Peter Obi in Southeast? Alright, quickly let's move on to the next one. Apologize to Nigerians instead of campaigning. Atiku tells Tinubu and APC. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), former Vice President Atiku Abubakar Campaign Organization, has told the All Progressives Congress and its presidential candidate, former Lagos State Governor Bola Tinubu, to apologize to Nigerians instead of campaigning. Atiku's campaign organization lambasted Tinubu and the ruling APC for comparing the years of the PDP to the alleged famished years of the APC. The spokesperson of Atiku's campaign organization, Kola Olodmodiyan, in a statement on Saturday, also described the APC presidential campaign as plagued by a lying spirit. Atiku campaign organization insisted that life was exceptionally better under the PDP than the current APC. It described the APC-led federal government as a deceptive, corrupt and incompetent administration that has allegedly wrecked the economy and fostered an era of pain, sorrow, anguish and mass killing in the nation. Well, so far so good. I think I would actually agree with Atiku on this one, because though both the PDP and the APC, if we should look at it critically, we would say they didn't do much. But when we now still look at it from the other angle, like let's look at the good parts. PDP didn't do so well, but APC didn't even move close to PDP at all. So it's just like, okay, let's say PDP moved slowly or PDP was standing still, but APC reversed totally with a very, very high speed. Because looking at it now, the price of fuel, what it was when PDP was there, now it is just something else. It is very, very high now. And looking at dollar as well, naira to dollar exchange rate, it was 196 when Jonathan left government, but now is up to almost up to 800. So looking at it, you can say so far so good. PDP, if we compare them with the APC government, they did far better than the APC government. They did far better, because before now, even Christmas used to have this kind of merry stuff whereby you know that there's Christmas in the air. But right now, if you go into the market now, people are actually lamenting that this kind of Christmas is not what they used to have under the previous administrations. So for me personally, I think the PDP did well than the APC, and they actually need to apologize to Nigerians, because they rolled out 62 promises when they were coming into power. As the 4 years will be 4 years, ASU will not go on strike. Would give the youth 5,000 naira every month. What else again? What else? So many promises that they failed to do. Corruption, we will fight corruption. We will make sure in less than 3 months Boko Haram will be non-existent. Now Boko Haram has transformed their name into bandits, kidnappers and the likes. And so it's just something else. If we should compare the two, we can never. APC is not on the level of PDP. APC couldn't retain what PDP did. Though before PDP came into power, dollar to naira rate was not on 196. It was lesser than 196. So PDP reversed a little bit, but APC now escalated everything. This current government, everybody can feel the pain. Most people will actually complain. Nobody will actually come outside to praise them like, okay, they've done well. But if you just want to like, let's just pardon them, that is when we just feel like at least they've done their best. Because Tinubu, Buhari came out to say he has done his best.
Yeah.
But
the best can't be seen anyway.
Exactly. When your people are complaining, you are the president, you should accept the blame. Okay, I didn't do up to what I said I would do. I don't even try to shift blame, because things will actually happen. You have your plans, but as life will have its own too, things will try to derail your plan. You don't need to actually play blame games. Just accept it. Okay, I couldn't achieve this one, but this is what I achieved. Governance is not about doing everything. You can't do everything in governance. What you've done, the next administration will do the next thing like that, and that is how everywhere will develop. So that's just what I think personally about it. What do you feel?
Well, all what Atiku said about the current government is actually true. Because I don't think there is anything joyful in this country except having to be with your family. Because you go anywhere now, everything is just bad news. And there are so many people suffering from health conditions,
of course,
which is the fault of the government. Because if they are paying good pay to all these doctors and nurses, they wouldn't leave their country to say they want to go and pursue their medical career outside the country. Because I actually watched a video where there is this lady that is clamoring for help on social media, that she needs help for some like 150k to treat herself. I actually feel there should be like a grant to all these hospitals whereby they can pay the medical bills of all patients, because they can do it. See, I don't believe there is no money in this country. I believe there is enough money in this country, but the people in charge of the money has taken charge of the money. The APC has not done anything. I can't say anything they have done to the country. They are not even close, like you said, they are not even close to what PDP did. So I don't think they have done anything spectacular. And the president coming out to say he has done his best. I can't see any best anywhere. Things are still expensive in the market. Yes. People are suffering every day. There is not even like free flow of money at all.
Well, so we can actually say he has done his worst and not his best.
At all.
And actually, I'm thinking of something. There is this thing they used to do, the US government used to do, whereby people go to school on loan. Then after the school, they actually pay back this money bit by bit. There can be this kind of things whereby for schools and for health, for people's health,
once they are done schooling, they can easily get a job. Imagine going to school on loan in Nigeria and then coming out of the school, there is no job. How are you going to pay back the loan?
That is why they have to create jobs. If there are jobs waiting for graduates, they can actually school on loan. Then by the time they get this job, they actually be paying back with bit by bit. Part of the salary, or wages will be used to cover up the loan. And when it comes to health too as well, they should do it that way. Many people don't have money to actually treat themselves, but if they have job, okay, let's say someone is working under a particular company, then he or she does not have up to the amount to carry out a surgery as at that time, then this person will apply for health loan. So after the surgery, the person will be automatically, the company will be deducting a certain amount of money, probably for the next 6 months, for the next 1 year, for the next 3 months, to cover up that health loan or something.
But because people are actually dying daily because of these medical bills and stuff like that.
You just see so many reports on social media, people coming out to tweet, okay, I'm having this problem, I need just 1 million and the likes. Whereas if there's something like health loan, I think it will be a very good development for Nigeria, but the system has to be functioning well first. Because when you give out loan to people like that, and you don't really know their location, you don't have what it takes to track them down, you don't have access to their accounts and the likes, then the person will run away. This is Nigeria. Most people actually run away. But when the system is together, whereby you have a unique number like the SSN in the US, whereby anywhere they press the number, they know where you are, they know where you're staying, they know your siblings, so, and they know where you are working. Everything is linked together. The government can actually remove their their tax and the likes, then your loan, they will actually pay it up, and when you're done with your loan, you can live freely. I think that will actually make at least the lifespan of Nigerians actually increase, and not in the current less than 60 that it is now. Alright, you can be part of this program by dropping your comment. We have your comment. Drop your comment. You can be part of this program by dropping your comment. Alright, next one quickly. Atiku's wife urged Nigerians to vote APC. PDP has nothing to say. Keyamo. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, has mocked the wife of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, Titi, over a recent gaffe. Keyamo described Titi Abubakar's error as a slip of tongue. Recall that while addressing some women, Titi urged them to get their permanent voter cards, PVCs, and vote for APC. She said, "Go and get your PVC and vote for APC on the 25th of February. While reacting, Keyamo said it is unreasonable to make a mountain out of such molehills. In a series of tweets, Keyamo wrote, "Wife to Atiku, Titi Abubakar, has just urged Nigerians to vote APC on February 25th next year." We've been seeing gaffes from the APC, from the PDP. I don't know what's going on. Probably it's a ploy to distract the people. Maybe it's a plan to distract them, because when people make mistakes like that, the crowd or their supporters don't see what they have said anymore. They don't even listen to what they've said anymore. They will just hold on that gaffe. Like, oh, Tinubu said Bala Blue. He said, go and get your APV. Now, you just forget everything they've said. Either it makes sense or it doesn't make sense. You will now hold on to that gaffe alone. Then people now start posting it on social media. I actually think it's a ploy to derail the people from what they ought to be hearing. Because when Tinubu went to Chatham House, he didn't make any gaffe. There was this interview he made after the Chatham House stuff, one other interview like that. He didn't make any gaffe, he didn't make any mistake. So I'm starting to think that, are they trying to think it's a distraction technique? So people actually get distracted till the election day. Instead of him coming out to say, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that, he now started making mistake intentionally. Because Titi Atiku now, how can a wife of a particular presidential candidate come out to say, go and get your PVC and vote for the opponent? I think it's just something else from both the APC and the PDP, because it's just becoming too much. It's just becoming too much.
And I actually can't say like probably she has been bribed or something. Obviously, is it a mistake or she did it intentionally?
We were told that it was a mistake. Yeah.
Vote for APC and not for PDP. So she didn't know her husband's party or what?
Probably it's a slip of tongue, like Yama said. Let's just believe. I will just believe that it's a slip of tongue. Alright, let's move on.
Let's go to the next one. Few days after release, fake new 1,000 naira notes in circulation. Few days after the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) released the redesigned naira notes in the denominations of 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1,000 naira, fake copies of the new 1,000 naira notes have been released into the economy. According to him, the original note has a gold seal at the bottom or at the right hand side of the note, and the seal cannot be erased when scratched, while the old one does not have a gold seal at the bottom of the right hand side of the note, close to the signatures. Recall that the CBN released the redesigned naira notes on the 15th of December 2022. However, the banks are still making payments with the old denominations. They complain that the quantity of the new notes cannot go around the economy, hence they need to release it in bits alongside the old notes. When they brought out naira note that looks like as if they poured dye
or Snapchat
filter, what were they expecting?
Of course, they should be expecting that people would easily do the fake one.
Even the old one, they were doing the fake one. Not to talk of this one, but they can take the, I don't know, the new one looks old, the old one looks new.
That's just it.
So I don't understand. So what were you guys expecting? There are so many things they can probably get from the market.
Of course.
And they use it to achieve their aim. So I don't understand. We actually love, I think I prefer more of the old notes than this new Naira notes, because there is this action. Okay, there is this lady that entered the bus, so she paid the conductor the new Naira notes. The man did not collect.
Nah, he refused.
And she did not have any other cash on her. So the guy in the bus that had to pay on her behalf.
Well, I actually have one uncle like that. He said he will never collect the Naira notes now. For now, they can't collect the new one. If you don't have the old one, do transfer. Because most people have actually lost confidence in the system, because even the new note looks old, it looks fake. It's as if the color is not so complete like that. Because when you look at it from the printing angle, from the printing perspective, there are 4 colors in printing. But if you remove the blue color away from the printing, from the colors, it will give you that 200 Naira note. That 200 Naira is just as if it's just red. Everything is just red. But it's not about the color of the money, it's just about the value of the money. What can the money buy? Right now, 10 Naira can't even buy anything anymore. 5 Naira is just
non-existent. Are you even talking about 10 Naira again or 5 Naira again?
5 Naira is just not like, you have to go to the museum now if you want to see 5 Naira. That's just the truth. And even the least money that you can spend now in Nigeria is 200 Naira. What can 100 Naira buy? 100 Naira can buy bread. The least bread you can buy now is 200 Naira. So I'm not even talking about the beauty of the money now. Beauty can't buy anything. It's the value of the money that we want to that I would like to lay importance on. But then people will still come out. When the 1000 Naira came into existence, people tried to make fake ones, and there are still fake ones in circulation. So I don't think this one is a kind of big deal like that. The government should just make it more available to people and actually urge marketers to start collecting the money, because we can see so many people rejecting that new note because of the fear of, okay, this thing is fake, and they don't know the original from the fake. There is someone that actually came out to say, okay, the original, the new note has one kind of stamp or seal at one side of the money. Many people don't even look at it. You just feel like, okay, this is just money, and they collect it and make their transactions. So the government should actually do something about that. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Nigerians knock Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki for holding a ceremony to commission a street light. Nigerians on Twitter tackled Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki after he shared photos from an event organized for the commissioning of street lights in the state. The governor has shared photos from the commissioning ceremony on his Twitter handle with the caption, "With the commissioning of a 3-kilometer street light project along Siluko Road and another 3.3-kilometer street light along Sapele Road in Ego and Ikpoba Oka local government areas respectively, we have completed the construction of 40 kilometers out of the 200 kilometers of street light project around the Great Benin area."
So he's celebrating.
Yeah, he's celebrating his duty.
It's not the money, it's not the tax they paid that was used to.
Of course, it's the state revenue that he used to do the.
So what's he celebrating?
I don't know what he's celebrating. I don't understand. see, in Nigeria for a while now, I think we kind of celebrate mediocrity. Some people will actually come outside to clap for government, like, oh, they've done our road, they gave us light. That is why they are being elected.
Exactly.
I will never come outside to clap for anybody for doing his or her job.
Imagine working in a place and you're getting paid.
You are working in a place. It's not as if they are not getting paid for being the governor or president or anything. You are getting paid, so why should I clap for you for working? Imagine, even as a worker, when you are under an agreement with your boss, you will do social work, then you will get paid at the end of the month. So why should he even thank you for doing your work that you will be paid for? It is when you go to the extra mile, that is when you should receive applause. I will never clap for anybody, not even any president or governor or local government chairman or anything, for doing what they have been elected there to do. No. I think Nigeria should actually stop all these kind of things. They should stop it. Now, by commissioning that street light, it will still spend the state fund.
After they will come out to say they spend social amount to
now he's throwing a party to celebrate his duty. No, why would you be doing that? How many fathers will now come outside now to throw a party? Okay, I've been taking care of my children. Okay, I've been taking care of my wife. You know, I've been paying for their school fees. You should not throw a party that, okay, clap for me for doing your duty. No, doesn't make sense. I mean, if you enter bike now and you pay the bike man, when you get to your destination, we say, thank you very much. You are paying this person to take you to your destination. If you are not paying this person, then I know one person actually fights the other person. So I think Nigeria should just stop it, no matter what anyone does, until they go to the extra mile. Even I always like to link this kind of thing to football. We saw France and Argentina yesterday, where Martinez saved 2 penalties. That you can applaud. It is rare for keepers to actually save penalties, because penalty is a 50-50 game. But when you save that penalty, he has gone to the extra mile to save the penalty. It deserves an applause. But a keeper doing his work is just a normal thing for the goalkeeper or players on the field kicking football. It is when the player is outstanding and exceptional, that is when you should applaud this person. So a governor now, you now take the state fund to throw party to commission your duty. I think it's just something else. Probably people should just come outside and just probably say something about this thing, because me personally, I don't buy into the idea. I don't buy into the idea at all. You are being elected because there's a problem on ground. Now you are being called in to come and solve this problem. Then after the month, you receive your salary, your basic salary, millions,
and other monies.
Basic salary, reading allowance, what's it called? Health allowance,
food allowance,
leave allowance, food allowance, everything. They receive all this money. So we're still wasting. See, this is the problem we have in Nigeria. This is the problem our government are having. Nigeria have a lot of money. We have more than enough to actually use to carry out project and infrastructure, but they waste this money too much. You will now see how many millions will be allocated to carry out that ceremony, because there's no way you will do ceremony whereby you will not still put some amount of money into some people's pockets, like, okay, thank you for coming, thank you for doing this. You know, it's just something else. It's not even worthy of celebration. It's not as if you built one extravagant thing, street light. Do you know how many street lights did Fashola build when he was the governor of Lagos State? I think he would actually need to throw party in every local government or every place in Lagos State if he had to celebrate the street lights. Well, look at Amosu in Ogun State, Amosu in Abeokuta. How many street lights he did there? That means he would have to even shut down the whole state to celebrate it. For doing his job, I see nothing in it. See nothing. So you can actually be part of this program by dropping your comment. You have 15 people watching us. Do you think it's a good thing to actually throw parties for celebrating, doing a street light? Not even the street, is the light. Then he's celebrating it. What is he celebrating? So people should start coming out to clap for him for doing his duty. I don't see anything in that personally. Right. I don't see any achievement in doing your duty.
Alright, the next one. I am a proud polygamist, Yul Edochie. Nollywood actor and political aspirant Yul Edochie has insisted that his marriage to his first wife May is still intact, calling himself a proud polygamist. He stated this on Sunday via his verified Instagram page, sharing a picture of himself dressed in a native way. Edochie wrote, "I am a very proud polygamist with my full chest." He said, read Exodus 21 verse 10. The Bible acknowledges polygamy. It is my destiny. God directed me to do it so I can give my son a proper identity. Therefore, it came with many blessings.
You said Exodus, what did he say?
Exodus 21 verse 10.
Exodus 21 verse 10. Let's look at it. Said, if he takes him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. And if he do not these three unto her, then shall he go out free without money, that he smiteth a man, so that he die, shall be surely put to death.
That's Old Testament.
Well, okay. Another version here is saying that if he takes another wife to himself, he shall not diminish her food, her clothing, on her marital right. See, there is this thing Christians usually say is Old Testament, is New Testament. If you delete a man's past, the person will be half, because someone for you to quantify an entity, you look at the past, the present, and the future, and the probable future. Okay, let's just say you can't see the future because you don't know where anyone is heading to. You have to look at the past and the present to actually judge something. So you can't remove the Old Testament from the New Testament.
Okay.
Was the Old Testament written by devil?
Okay.
Is it not called the Bible?
I've read it.
Now you see, but this thing won't sit well with most ladies. What they will say is that they said a man and a woman shall come together and do something.
I want to ask something.
Okay.
Can't you be happy with just a wife?
Of course, if you can be happy with one wife, imagine what you will do with 10 wives. You will be very, 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 very happy. In fact, see, every hour will be happy hour. No, you just imagine it. You ask me this very good question. Like, wouldn't I be happy with just one wife? Imagine I'm happy with one wife. What will I do with 3 wives? That means the happiness will overflow. So, you don't get it, forget about it.
Wait. Okay. Can a lady marry more than one husband?
That is polyandry. It is number one. It has no legal backing. It is prohibited in the Bible. It is not accepted in the Quran. See, there is nowhere in the world that you will go to that they will tell you that it is actually okay for a woman to marry more than one husband. It is. No. We have a comment here, Ezio Michael. Good morning to you, my good people. Happy New Week to you. Happy New Week to you, Mr. Michael. And Merry Christmas in advance. So we're talking about Yul Edochie coming out with his full chest to say that he is a proud polygamist and bringing out Exodus 21 verse 10 to back it up. Now she is saying that
I'm not saying anything. Like, I'm just saying, like,
she's saying that she said that is the Old Testament. Old Testament of what?
Don't worry, let's continue.
No, we cannot continue. Because we ladies usually feel that we are actually we are doing more than you guys. We feel that it is wrong. But this is coming from the Bible.
It's fine, it's okay.
Our role model, King Solomon, he married.
How can King Solomon be your role model?
The wisest man that ever lived. King Solomon is mighty. Only if you don't want to be wise, that's when you will use Solomon.
God was happy with him taking wives from different tribes with different.
If God was not happy with him, then God would have done something with him then.
Go and read your Bible. How God was angry with him.
God was not happy. There was no angry with him because he had 300 wives. It's because he added 700 concubines. See, when it is wife, they are in the vicinity.
How many wives do you want to marry?
As many as possible. See, they said a time will come whereby you ladies will be running after men like us. Let us just bear your name. We are tired of this single life.
Amazing.
You get?
Amazing.
So now you need to see, hey, that is very happy.
This is really, really amazing.
What is that?
So you want to marry as wives as many as possible?
Yeah.
Wow.
One thing is not only for a question.
Do you want to die young?
Imagine you say something now. One wife will give you happiness. Imagine what 300 wives we are giving Solomon.
That's problem.
He was very happy when he was alive.
You think he was happy?
That's why he was singing. You need to sing. You can't be happy and not be singing.
That's the one that used to sing.
Okay, who used to sing?
His father used to sing.
That's why at least it's a bit small song now. I've been
Well, they change your ways.
Why should I change my ways? Go and read your Bible very well. Exodus. So
now, because Exodus 21 verse 10 has said it, you think it is okay for you to proceed and marry wives as many as possible?
Yeah, ladies are not more than guys in the world. And if you play one lady to one guy,
I'm sorry, why do you think ladies are more than guys? That's because guys like you are not given the chance to ladies to get married. If you ask me why, you will see 2 guys getting married.
How can 2 guys okay? There are ladies too. There are lesbians to get married. So that's just it. That's it. So for the prophecy not to come to pass, like nobody ladies will be
pushing us.
You don't want. I'll be asking that kind of question. How can I marry a guy? No.
Wait, is it a must for you guys to marry wives as many as possible.
You said something like one woman
Don't you know that women have trouble?
Wait, one woman will give me joy. So if I now have 5 minutes,
give you one joy. If they give you 1 minute of joy or 2 minutes of joy now, expect like 3 hours of trouble.
It's a lie. See, that is when you marry only one wife. If you marry only one wife, she's giving you okay, let's say A, B, C, D, and E. If A is giving you all kind of up and down, emotional roller coaster ride, you just go to B. Case closed, ma'am. If B is not available, you go to C. If C is not available, you go to A or D or E. So that is just, this life is too short. It's shorter than just staying with no, you have to marry as many as possible.
I wish your girlfriend is watching this.
Well, she knows it. Yeah, and she's cool with it.
How many girlfriends do you have now?
Oh, do you want to join the list? Do you want to join? See, that's the reality of it. That's the reality. See, no, if one woman is giving you joy.
See, having too many wives will make you.
Make me do what?
Age.
My grandfather had 3 wives. He died at the age of 98.
So
yes.
Don't follow your grandfather.
See, my great grandmother died at the age of 130. We will get long life for our family.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I wish you long life.
Hey, thank you, Jerry, my incoming wife.
You say what? It's not me.
Don't worry, you'll be your 14th wife.
I don't want. God forbid.
Let's go quickly to the next one. One man, one wife still remain the best. Actor Junior Pope replies Dio Edochie. Actor Junior Pope has said that a one-man, one-wife system of marriage remains the best. He said this on his Instagram page after his colleague Joel Edochie took to social media to justify his decision to take actress Judy Austin as a second wife.
If you are saying Exodus 21 verse 10 is talking about marrying more than one wife. Okay, why are the pastors not marrying more than one wife? Because calm down. Okay. Why is Pastor Adeboye? Why does he not have more than a wife? Why has he been with this wonderful woman of God for the past, I think that's like 35 years or so now, or more than that even?
It is because he's a religious leader. He's leading, he's a role model where others have to follow his footsteps. That's it, and he has to keep that.
You just said someone is a role model.
My own personal role model, not for everybody. I don't know of any other person.
Okay, don't worry, continue.
Why shouldn't I worry?
I'm kind of lost.
No, you don't need to be lost. See, if you see pastors not marrying, you see many pastors won't come outside to tell you that Exodus once said this one. And even if they tell you, if you tell them, they'll say it is the, what do you call it before, Old Testament. See, once you delete the Old Testament, the New Testament will not be balanced because you won't know where it came from.
It is not deleted. Go and read your Bible.
So now you are saying that we should throw away the things in the Old Testament. We have negated the
Old Testament. Even when you get to the New Testament, things of the Old Testament are still kind of like in the New Testament. What I'm trying to say is that.
Is what? Okay.
See, don't worry.
What are you trying to say? I don't
have Bible knowledge enough to back up my saying, but I know there is a place in the Bible that says one wife is good for a man.
Wait, they said it is good. They didn't say that that thou shalt not marry more than one wife.
It's okay. It's okay.
And they didn't say one wife and one husband is the best. See, you get. Yes. The Bible didn't say that, and even looking at it in the actual sense of
polygamist. Let's go on.
I'm not a polygamist.
I am not. So what are you?
I can be anything.
Yeah. Junior Pope said that one wife
and one man.
One man. That is it. See,
in his opinion.
In my own opinion as well, one man, one wife. I don't understand. Why would you want to marry more than a wife? Because I don't understand.
In your opinion, you want to chop your husband alone, Abi?
It's okay.
Well, so you are the.
No, that's why I'm praying to God that please, God, please, if I'm going to marry, if I am ever going to get married, if Jesus
so it's a 50-50 thing.
If Jesus tarries,
so you may marry and you may not marry.
Yeah. If Jesus tarries,
okay,
and I am I'm getting
What if
married.
Jesus does not
I'm
tarry?
praying. That I'm saying that if Jesus tarries,
Okay.
I'm always praying to God that God, please give me a man that loves God as God loves the church. Because men nowadays, the men outside there now, they are polygamists.
See, he said the man should love God like God loved the church. What if
Yes.
the man love God as God loved the church and he's also a polygamist?
Olamide, you are not my God.
You
You are not my God.
Everyone said that you can marry more than one wife.
You are not my God.
Yeah, I'm not your God.
Let's go to the next.
Yeah, but you know, at times, when they say man proposes, God disposes. At times you will think that, okay, I'll be the only wife of my husband. Then one thing leads to another thing, whereby you just see, you know.
He's my God.
I'm not saying he's not your God.
He knows what I want. He knows my thoughts. He knows what would be good for me. So you get, as long as I am in communication with God, He will give me what I want.
Okay, let's say something. Let's paint this kind of scenario now. Let's say.
Don't paint any scenario for me. Paint bad scenario for me. Don't paint. I don't want to paint any scenario. Just keep whatever it is that is in you. Keep it within yourself.
Calm down.
Scenario for me. It's not funny.
Wait, now let's calm down first and listen. Let's say someone like E-Money says he wants to marry you. You know, if E-Money marries you like this, there are some names that are keys and some names are padlock. See, once you say you are the wife of E-Money, there are some kind of doors that they don't even ask you, okay, where are you coming from? They just say, oh, sorry, you can have a seat. They will treat you like a queen. Then, you see, look at Oni of Ife. Look at Oni. For Oni to have done what he has done, that means he's a wise king, just like King Solomon did. I watched one video of Oni. He was now saying, good morning, my wife. So say good morning, Kabiyesi. I was just like, damn, Kabiyesi is enjoying. He was meeting also, they were going to greeting him one by one. See, there was love in the atmosphere. And the love went round.
So
that kind of scenario, just imagine.
On your has become your role model.
Just imagine.
It's fine.
Can we just I love to. I like using kings as my role model. Yeah.
Very good.
Maybe one day I'll actually become
king
king.
of kings as your role model is king.
King of kings.
King.
No, now God. God is above everybody. He's our.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't be like God. You can't be God-like.
You can't be God-like. We can have the Christ-like behavior.
Didn't Solomon have the Christ-like behavior?
You say what?
You not praise God.
If you have the Christ-like behavior, he wouldn't have gotten married at all. Yes.
I said other people didn't get married.
Which other people?
Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve.
How many wives did Adam have?
First it on Google. You know that he had one wife first.
Can we just go to the next one or probably end the show?
Okay, I think
they can go and join Christian on bystander.
Okay, because you want to run away from the polygamy matter.
Because we are saying polygamy, I don't want to be attaching to my body. I beg.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I want polygamy to get attached to me.
Well, congratulations to those that are enjoying their polygamy life now. And if you feel it's just one man and one wife, well, it's good. Proud polygamist with my full chest. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed the program today as much as we did. You can do well to subscribe to Flip TV for more amazing content, and also do well to join Christian Chuku on the next program by Standards. Till we see you again tomorrow for another exciting edition of Lagos This Morning. I'm Olajide Taufik Olamide. I
am Adene Adela. Thanks for watching Lagos This Morning.
Alright, and do have a great day ahead. Bye.
Yes.
Andre Nereko, Estambaseco.